Well, I was going to have the knee operation.
Well, I thought you were every week you change your
What did I tell you last?
Well, first you said that you were waiting until you retired.
No, well, I can't.
And then
I can't.
And then I asked you, and then you said that you weren't. You
Right.
said that you were doing it relatively soon.
Right.
And then I asked you again. You said you were waiting until you retire.
I can't. There's nothing else to do. It's either
No,
I walk in pain
I
for the
realize
next 7 years.
Yeah,
or,
I realize that. But what I'm saying is that number one,
I was hoping
hand me my phone.
I was hoping that I could push it off because they don't last forever.
Yeah, I know.
You got to go in there and they got to, polish them up and restore them and shit. Take out the rusty titanium and put the shit. No, I go to this doctor the other day, and he tells me, oh yeah, well, we can do the operation. It won't be a full knee replacement. It'll be like a partial knee replacement, but they still got to drill holes in my knee. It's still a major operation, right? I said, but I have this dystonia, and the muscles pull funny in my leg.
Right.
And he goes, could that affect it? He goes, oh, I don't know. I go, well, he goes, so I told.
I would guess, yeah.
He said, I would want to talk to your neurologist. So I said, okay. I gave him all the information, right? I gave him all the information, and he said he was going to call him. And then when I called back, because I was going, they told with a cortisone shot, if you have a cortisone shot in your system, for some reason that promotes infection. Maybe I'm got that wrong, but it's they don't want you to do it. It's got to be like 3 months. So I waited, but I was going for the shots, and I was like, well, "Is this like cortisone? I'm gonna have to do this, and I'm gonna have to wait."
Yeah.
Right. So I called them back, and they was like, "Oh yeah, you're all scheduled for the 26th." I was like, "What?" I saw the guy one time.
Scheduled for the 26th for the
operation. And I was like, I saw the guy one time. And I said, well, he's got all the paperwork from the other doctor and stuff like that. And I go, did he talk to my neurologist? And they went, yeah. And I went, okay. Well, if everybody's cool with it, let's go.
And then did they?
So I went to yesterday. I was off, and I went to the doctor. I was talking to my neurologist, and he's like, I don't know what you're talking about. And so the guy fucking lied to me. And it's like, what? He's like, the neurologist saying it's almost like he doesn't give a shit, and he's gonna cut you, chop you up.
Yeah.
He didn't say it this way, but he's gonna chop you up, and when you have problems with it afterwards, he goes, well, we did the best we could. And it's just like, and I don't know what would change it to make it.
Probably nothing, if I had to guess.
But the fact that he didn't call him, and he did, and he told me he did, I don't fucking trust this motherfucker now.
What the fuck? Where is Skype? All right.
Well, that's kind of fucked up,
Yeah, but that's just how they do things. That's how everything is done now.
Yeah, but everybody was like, "Oh, doctors, he's a doctor. Are you special?" He's fucking. No. He's a scumbag piece of shit. I've been going to a doctor pretty frequently lately.
Yeah,
and I've met some of the scummiest fucking people that were doctors.
Yeah,
I was going. You hit a certain age and you got to do colonoscopies.
Yeah.
Right. So this doctor, I do a colonoscopy, and he goes, "Oh, you got a couple of polyps. We removed them." I said, "Oh, okay." Right. And he said he removed one polyp, right? So you got to come back again.
It's funny. It's funny how you're probably at this point with all the medical procedures and everything. When everything's said and done, you'll be a $6 million man.
No,
and you're just
a miserable fuck. I'm a miserable fuck.
No, but that's what a $6 million man is in today's money.
Yeah,
is just a couple of polyps removed and a double knee replacement.
They had the 6 million peso man. It was
yeah, that's what it is.
Did you ever see that?
Was that on Mad TV?
Probably. It was like It probably was Jim Carrey or something like that back then. 6 million peso man. They had like bungee cords holding them together.
Yeah, it's
No, so you have to. Yeah, once they find something like a polyp,
yeah.
he goes, you got to have another one the following year just to make sure, right?
Yeah.
So I said, where's that coming from? I was like,
Outside,
okay. I was like, what the hell? Let's get feedback. So he removed one polyp, and I had to go back the next year. The next year, he's like, I removed 3. I was like,
Why?
what? How did you? There was the first. I could see if it was 3 and then 1.
Yeah.
Right. And he shows me this piece of paper, and and I don't know what I'm looking at. These are little camera shots of the polyps and stuff like that. I go, what exactly is the polyp? The guy got up and walked out of the room. And I was like, what? Right? So you come back for the second one, right? First of all, I'm sitting in, they bring you in, they put you in a smock.
Yeah.
One of those smocks, and you're sitting in a room. It's like, 10 minutes go by. Okay. 15, 20.
I come in. Are you being seen?
No. I walk
Okay.
out the door, and it's like, there's 3 guys in the hallway already. He's got 3 people lined up for this already, right? And they're going, what's going on? The guy takes a walk down the hallway. He goes, they were throwing a party. They ordered Moe's, and everybody was over there eating fucking burritos. And we got these 4 naked guys in these smocks, just fucking waiting to have this fucking tube shoved up their ass.
They offer you nachos?
Nothing. They didn't even fucking bring anything back for us. That was the worst part. Because I was hungry.
Ryan Ace, how you doing?
Because you can't eat
Oh yeah,
the day before.
yeah, because they
Like,
don't want
maybe like
they don't want to dig through the shit.
green Jello.
What pussies?
Right.
Just they don't want to.
I'm fucking going Chipotle.
Yeah.
Fucking exploding his fucking face.
Because they don't want to be grossed out. You have to be inconvenienced by not eating for 24
I'm not gonna
hours
drink
before.
that fucking drink.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have that fucking locked and loaded.
Yeah. Squirt it right in there.
Chamber in the hole. People scumbags. What do I do with my glasses?
I don't know. They're not on your head?
No.
Oh, they're right on your shirt. Jesus.
I'm getting old.
All right. Welcome to the John Breaks Bad News show. This is John from John Breaks Bad News. I am joined by, as always, John's dad. And let's get some calls going.
Who's this? Mace? DIM8? Ows? About a shout out.
Oi, mate.
Oi. Oh, okay. I don't understand that shit.
Okay, let's do this one.
You hear? Did you watch the news at all today?
No. I saw. Is there something going on? Because I saw a bunch of
First
people
of all,
First
of all, the greatest thing in the world is Dog is hunting that guy laundry now.
Yeah. I did see that.
And they're like, he's gonna bring him in 48 hours. If he does it, the guy's fucking legend. If he fucking brings this motherfucker in,
I was just thinking they were shooting like a new pilot. And he's like, "Where's that boop? Brian Laundry?"
Yeah,
he's just dropping N-bombs.
Oh my god, I saw clips of him on the news and stuff like that. Holy shit! He
had to have looked at this and gone, "This is."
The family called him.
The family called.
I think somebody in the family reached out to him
because he's an N-word guy. He's like Bill Maher.
Yeah. But he still can hunt, motherfucker. He's like a bloodhound.
Hulk Hogan.
He's like a bloodhound.
Him and Hulk Hogan should team up.
Yeah,
and find
Jerry Jones and tell him that the Cowboys won't win the Super Bowl this year. You got to put that in a message and send it
Send it to jonbreaksbadnews@gmail.com. I will put that in the chat. If you guys have any calls you want made, and we will be talking about something in a little bit.
And then Joe Biden. Did you see that? You probably didn't see it. There was an interview that Joe Biden did with that Greek guy, the newscaster. And they asked him point blank, did any generals suggest leaving troops in Afghanistan? And he's like, no, not to my recollection. Motherfucker can't remember how to fucking tie his shoes. And all the generals are in front of Congress. And they're asking him, did you tell him to leave troops? They're like, yeah, we did. We told him. Every friggin' one of them. And it was just ignored.
It's just very boring.
Oh, yeah. I wouldn't go into like what everybody said, but it's just pointing out the fact that Joe Biden's a friggin' liar.
Yeah, well, yeah, they all are. Every single one of them are.
He's been caught in so many fucking lies. I know Americans will be left alone. And he goes, any American that wants to leave will get out. And he's going to say, well, they didn't want to go. The people who didn't get on the plane, they didn't go. They didn't want to go.
I don't know enough about this because it's like it is terrible and it's bad, but like to be bipartisan about it is bullshit. Because this was something that's been going on for 6 terms, where it's been a Democrat and a Republican. Like it started with Bush.
I'm glad he had the right idea. I'll give him that much credit. He had the right idea to end it.
Yeah,
but there's right ways of doing stuff.
What would have been the right way? Because
leaving all the troops in place, telling everybody that we're leaving. And give them plenty of time.
Hasn't this been in the news for a year now?
No.
Yeah, it has.
No, it hasn't.
Yeah,
he's only talking about. It can't be a year because he's only been in office for 8 months.
What the original plan was?
They never said it
past 9/11, and then he pushed it back 6 months. It was supposed to happen.
Yeah, because
he did want for optics to have something that he could point at on the 20th anniversary of 9/11. Which, if you got to rush it just so you could fucking look how it went. Look how, because Trump had it set for sometime in January of next year. And then it was pushed back like a number of months, and it wasn't done properly but I have very little faith that it would have been done properly under anybody.
Nah.
Because as soon as they started pulling out,
look at troops are always the last to leave. Always. Well, any kindergarten, anybody from like middle school on would have done that.
Here's what would have happened. They would have gotten a bunch of people who were brown out. They would have gotten all the allies and all the American journalists and all the other like people that went over there, and then a bunch of troops would have died, and people would have been bitching about that. That's just what would have happened.
Listen, no matter much more of them would have died than us.
No matter what happens. It was going to be there were going to be fucking the ISIS-K thing was going to happen. That it's not good, but it never was going to be good. And the blame should be left at the person who got us into that fucking mess in the first place.
They should have, at the very least, took their shit back. The Taliban now has armored vehicles and American uniforms.
Well, the reason why that happened.
I'm not worried about the helicopters. That requires maintenance. True. You're very right.
The reason why that happened was because they looked at
but they're not stupid people. They can figure out how to maintain
They looked at a cost-benefit analysis. Yes, they are. They're fucking the most inbred people in the world, the Afghanis. They're genetically inferior.
But they're not the ones that are they're not from Afghanistan.
Okay, but regardless, they're not.
The Afghanis, people have been fighting over that little hunk of dirt. since the beginning of time.
But the reason why they left all the equipment behind is because they did a cost-benefit analysis, and it would have cost billions of dollars to get the stuff out of the country.
Not if for any reason we have to go back in.
What?
If for any reason we have to go. Say they said we're going to round up all these people and we're going to execute them.
Well, don't go back in. Cut your losses.
Those people are dead. You just write them off.
Death doesn't even fucking matter anymore. Don't fucking play this game with me where we're now pearl clutching over people dying. Fucking he dropped a bomb on a fucking on like children.
Oh, there. It proves that over the horizon technology works. Guy's a fucking moron. We don't need to be in there. We can just send bombs over the horizon.
I don't want to talk about this anymore because it's just going to galvanize anybody listening to this, and
okay,
you know,
move
somebody's going to get pissed off. Like last week, we talked about that fucking Gabby Petito thing, and a bunch of people got pissed.
What?
Well, my fault. I wasn't very nice, and I was wrong. I will say that I was fucking wrong. It does look like this guy fucking killed her.
Yeah, he did.
All right, let's do a call.
Hello?
Hi, Lily.
Yes.
Hi, this is John from Jonbreaksbadnews. I have some bad news from Linda Seymour. She wants me to tell you that she was the one who got you kicked out of the wedding, and that you deserved it because you're a bitch. And
Are you?
she doesn't want you in her or
Yes,
her husband's
we're very
life.
serious.
And you deserved what happened to you on the 4th because you're a dirty son of a bitch.
Oh,
So what happened? What happened on the wedding?
that was her and my dad's wedding.
Oh,
Her dad's?
yeah. So I guess.
My dad.
Oh, your dad.
So-
and what is she to you?
And what happened on the 4th?
We were having a fun party to celebrate my cousin's. She's pregnant, and I broke my arm. We were going hiking, and it was a big accident.
So you don't get along with this woman, Linda, I'm assuming.
No,
Are you going to call her mom after this?
no, I would. Oh my God, what a bitch!
So what did you do to get her to hate you so much? What? Because this is your fault, obviously.
In high school, when her and my dad first started dating, I stole $50 from her to help. Me and my friend were going shopping, and we wanted to go to the movies, and I didn't have any money, so I took $50 from her, and I apologized. I paid her back, and she still hates me, and she's just an awful person all around.
So she's
Pretty sure she's cheating on my dad too, and it's just.
Ooh.
I hate her.
This is her stepmother.
Yeah. Well,
She kicked her out of the wedding.
Yeah. And why did you get kicked out of the wedding?
Because she didn't like that I was wearing a green dress because that's her favorite color.
Oh, that's
Maroon?
a green dress?
Yep.
Oh, that seems petty. All right. Well, do you mind?
She's
Do you mind leaving me a review on my page, John Breaks Bad News?
Is she going to retaliate in some way?
And if you want to retaliate, send me an email at johnbreaksbadnews@gmail.com.
Thank you. Yeah, I'll leave a review. I'm
All
gonna
right.
go call her. Okay. Bye.
Going to call her?
I love you.
Oh, too bad we couldn't do that. That would be juicy.
I got to keep them under 3 minutes. Try to keep these calls under 3 minutes because then it's easier to cut them for
You're just
For TikTok.
You're just a lazy prick.
Also, like, this is just.
She sounded like she was 12.
She sounded like a young girl. She's obvious. I mean, she's saying that she's in high school or was in high school. Zachary Stout, yeah, fuck stepmoms. I guess that's what we learned.
Well, Terry might be a stepmom.
You guys aren't married. She's just.
Wait. I won't say anything about getting married.
Oh.
Never doing that shit again.
What do we got?
I got this feeling
Easy.
deep inside. That's so messed up.
Can't even do that. Yeah, you can. I'm mostly kidding about like just what you were doing before. You can do that, but like I was going through and like organizing stuff on the YouTube channel before, like because you remember when the internet was real bad, we'd have like a live stream that went live for 10 seconds and there was nothing, and then so I was just like deleting those. But like it shows you where the ones that were copyright claimed, and it's like there's been times where we've just like there like I can't monetize the live stream because there was a copyright claim on it.
What was the copyright?
It was like either we listened to a song or
a video.
Yeah, we watched a video or something like that. Like the one that we did when we were just watching the
beginning of Touch of Evil.
That was immediately copyright claim.
Really?
Yeah.
Why would they do that? I mean, it's so stupid. Because somebody
might watch what we did and then
it was
go
like a trailer.
buy it.
We didn't watch the whole fucking movie.
Yeah.
It's a great movie, but do they just take out the audio or?
No, they just they make it so anytime, like if that stream were to make any money, it would go right to. So like out of the 2-hour stream that we did, those last 5 minutes where we spent watching that.
Can you cut that out and just re?
Yeah, I can, but I'm not going to. So I just deleted them. Like anyone that said that I couldn't monetize it, I just deleted it. I turned monetization for all the other ones on because I didn't realize that you had to do that.
You don't even have to use that audio board.
What do you mean?
Remember the one that I bought you?
Yeah, this.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this is what everything's plugged into. What was the other thing? Okay, so moving forward, there's going to be me and Alyssa are going to be doing a show Monday mornings.
Monday mornings with John and Alyssa.
Yeah, it's going to be fun. It's going to be
Wake Up Planet.
Yeah. And I don't know how early it's going to start, but it's going to start probably after 10 o'clock. And I don't know how long we're going to go for that. And then I wanted to ask you, because there was another show. Either I could do another show every other Tuesday, or we can move this show to Tuesdays, and then every other Tuesday have 2 more co-hosts.
Okay.
What do you want? What would you prefer?
Tuesday.
You want to do Tuesdays?
Oh yeah. I don't have a problem with Tuesday.
Okay.
Because then, that works out good.
So that, and then if there's, we could still bring back the Wednesday shows whenever, like we want to do them if we want.
What's better for the audience?
I don't give a fuck what's better for them. They can watch it whenever they want. It's voted.
Mm.
So,
did you hear the mayor, the new mayor of New York, governor of New York?
I watched some video with her. What a fucking bitch!
Oh, she's an idiot. She's like sending all these people out as her apostles. It's like,
now is she running?
No. Well, she probably is. She's acting governor.
Yeah, but
she's allowed to run.
And I know that other people are like, are there terms, or do you just go until does New York just have a mayor until a scandal happens?
No, well, what's his face? Bloomberg.
Yeah.
He changed the rule and then he closed the door right behind him. It was always 2 terms.
And how long are the term? Like 4-year terms?
4-year terms.
Okay. And then he did 12 or something?
He did 12 because he changed the rules for himself. There was nobody running in the Democratic Party. No, so he just ran again and he won. And but then he changed the rule back that it was only because it was a special circumstances. There was no good Democrats to run. I'm just glad de Blasio's leaving. Hope he falls out of fucking hole.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. 8064.
Man, having this fucking the Ethernet cable now.
It's improved it, huh?
Oh, yeah. 0 dropped frames. It was, and the first time we did it, it was like the computer didn't know what to do with good internet.
What's it's like that dog with the that vegan lady trying to say her dog is vegan.
Yeah, I've been seeing a lot of stuff about vegan dogs lately on the internet.
Bullshit.
And it's like
They're not. The first time they get a chance to taste meat, those dogs will go fucking berserk.
there was somebody that was right. I saw it on Reddit, and they were like, "My dog is my dog turns down chicken for broccoli." I was like, whatever. I don't give a shit.
It.
I don't care.
Don't believe it.
How about this? I don't give a fuck.
I don't believe it.
Why does anybody care about this?
I don't. But it's just that one video that I sent you. I just thought it was funny. She sit there and goes, "My dog's healthy and he's a very healthy eater and he likes his vegetables and stuff like that."
Yeah,
and she put some mushy fucking disgusting dog food and like a salad.
Yeah.
Dog. She's like, "No, dog!" The dog went right for the meat.
Any new variants? Let's maybe after this call we'll talk about COVID. That'll make everybody real happy.
Oh,
Hi, is this Lewis?
yes.
Hi, Lewis. This is John from John Breaks Bad News. I have some bad news from Daniel for you.
Mm-hmm.
He wants you to know that you won't be missed on the Friends trip to Europe, and nobody really missed you in Puerto Rico. And you could just stay living in your parents' house all your life if you want. Okay, bud?
Oh, perfect.
All right. Love you, bud. Bye.
Love it.
Oh, they just opened Aladdin on Broadway.
Oh, yeah. I saw something.
And the cast got COVID, so they had to shut it down again. They did like 1 to 2 shows, and it was like, oh,
This is it, right? This is the.
and everybody's been all of them were fully vaccinated, and they started getting COVID.
Okay.
I don't even know if it was the variant.
But this is it, right? Like whatever. Either the.
This is how humanity goes out.
Yeah.
With a whimper.
Yeah.
With like.
With this vaccine, the vaccine is either going to be a breeding, like people who have, like either the people that have the vaccine will become a breeding ground for some kind of super COVID bug, or the people that don't have the vaccine are going to become that breeding ground, and then it's just going to wipe us out.
Oh yeah. Well, what's going to happen is,
And then
think about it.
and
For the
they'll
last
still-
2 years,
And Republicans, while people are like, we need to lock down completely for 6 months to stop the spread of this killing. Republicans are going to still be out in the streets chanting that they want their fucking haircuts. You know, like it's just
so you're on the same page as Howard Stern, right?
what?
Fuck your freedom.
No, well, I mean, if it becomes if it's the choice of like fucking,
We tried that once already. It didn't fucking work.
No, we didn't try it once already. We did it in the worst fucking possible way possible.
Everybody stayed home.
No, they didn't.
Oh, you mean everybody stayed?
Yeah,
home?
literally.
Like the cops don't come out.
Yeah.
That's not going to happen.
Well, that's not the way to do it.
Somebody's going to have to patrol the streets to make sure those people stay in their cubicles.
Then they have to do it alone, and they have to be completely. They need to make sure that like
just let it burn.
Yeah. Okay. I'm fine with that too.
Let
just let everybody die.
Just stop giving out the vaccines. Just like you're going to die. You're going to die. It's only like 1%, less than 1% of the population
until a variant, and then it becomes. It kills everybody.
But it's not that bad. If you're sick, you're gonna die. You should stay inside. You should quarantine and stuff like that.
Like 76% of Americans are obese. I mean, like you get it. There's a good chance that you're not gonna do very well.
Okay, well, I'm ready to go. I did everything that I had to do. I'm just looking to coast on Social Security. That's all I'm looking for.
How sad would that be? You work your entire life, you never get to see retirement because you get wiped out by this fucking. That would be terrible.
I'll go rogue as a spirit. I'm not going to either one of you places. There's got to be something in the middle, and I'm fucking gonna hunt down fucking these pricks that put us here.
What?
No, I was thinking about what I just said. It was kind of stupid.
I just hope.
Matthew Cohen?
Yeah, I said hi. Hi, Matt.
Mike Haley. Zachary Stout.
Hi, this is Jackson. I can't get to the phone right now, so please leave a message and I'll get back to you as soon as I can.
No. Did you see those school teachers crying?
They're always crying. What are they crying about now?
Oh, having to go back to school because she may get COVID and bring it to her kids. And what if I got it at home and I got to bring it to the? It's like holy shit! It's like, and it's so fake. It was so fake.
I saw that video. I don't think she was faking. I think she's just a hysterical retard. Like I do believe that there are people that are very terrified of this shit, and because it does fucking kill people, and you don't need to be a fat unhealthy fuck for it to kill you.
Well, where I work, it's like all the state employees.
Yeah,
they're trying to milk their shit as much as they can. They pay me to work at home. They have to come to work. They told them 2 days a week.
They shouldn't have to come to work. If you could do it at home, why do you have to go? Why is anybody going to work? If you can do the job from home at your computer, why?
I don't have a problem with that, but I don't understand
the amount of office space that you'd save on. Let people write off their own home offices on their taxes.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
It's just it's just control. That's all anybody fucking wants is control, whether it's control one way or the other.
Have you followed? You don't watch the news at all. They're trying to shove this $1 trillion, $5 trillion bill past.
This not the stimulus. What's it called?
The budget.
Yeah, but it's like they're calling it something. Yeah. It's like an omnibus, or it's like which I'm against those.
Yeah, but it's got a huge price tag.
Yeah,
on it, and they said somebody told, I don't know, I haven't verified this, I don't know, but somebody was telling me, just some schmuck that I talked to at work. He said that if you make over $800,000 a year, your kids go to school for free.
If you make under
over.
Why would that be in the fucking?
I have no fucking clue.
That sounds retarded and wrong.
the bill is like it's
Yeah,
like
that-
2
they-
feet thick.
They did this 4 years ago with under Trump, where there was a big omnibus bill that they tried to push through, and I don't remember if I think it did get pushed through, but it was like it had like
I think the Republicans shut it down in the Senate.
no, it got through because it was both sides wanted stuff in it.
That's like one guy was telling me.
It was like there was stuff with the wall that Trump people were cheering for, and then there was stuff that was like crazy, like bathroom legislation, and like all these massive omnibus bills, which are just to get like huge, like fucking things pushed through, like a few big banner issues pushed through that everybody wants. And like is okay with like rebuilding the roads and like an infrastructure bill,
Right.
Which I think everybody. How can you not support that, right? Like that seems. Why wouldn't you support
We don't need to travel.
Yeah. Okay.
We'll get donkeys and horses back riding.
Yeah, like every time I leave the fucking house in my vehicle, I hit a pothole that does some damage
You think
to
that
my fucking
that bill
car.
is not going to change that?
No, it's supposed to build. It's supposed to fix roads. That's why they're doing so much.
The federal these aren't federal
But
roads.
it's supposed. I know that, but the way that it works is that the federal government sends funding for states to put towards infrastructure, and that's why a lot. New York has. I don't know if you've noticed, but
putting,
all the fucking roads are being redone
They're doing
on Long Island.
They're doing all the corners.
They're doing all the corners.
Yeah, with a handicap. They put the curb around the thing, and they got the handicap slopes on every corner. Over by us, they're doing that.
Oh no, they're just like my fucking residential roads over here. Half of them have been done.
Oh, paved.
Yeah, repaving all the roads.
Well, I'll hope they do ours, but because it's like horrible. It's like we got our streets gravel. Yeah.
I hate these weeks where like nothing's happened aside from Dog the Bounty Hunter.
That's good. It's going to be brilliant. If he pulls that kid out of the campgrounds.
I can't hear you while this is ringing.
B1. The client you are trying to reach is not available at this time.
What were you saying?
If he drags that kid out of that campgrounds, that's going to be because everybody was sitting there saying that he was in the swamp, and like 8 months ago, his family went into this campgrounds, so they think he's saying they think he's there.
I think he's dead.
That's the best outcome for everybody.
No,
Why?
no, because then we don't get a trial.
We don't have to pay for a trial.
But we don't get the I will pay. I'm willing to pay for a trial to watch the trial. If they fucking stream the trial, that'd be great. Like
OJ.
Well, yeah, they do that, and then they think of like all. There's that guy Baked Alaska who got fucking arrested during the January 6th thing. His trial is supposed to be
That's the
coming
guy
up.
with the horns.
No. Baked Alaska is just a streamer. That guy, he's just some retard that was all over the like the
That was a
QAnon.
cool hat. I like that hat.
It's a stupid hat. Like,
Can you get that at Party City?
no, I don't think so. My problem is that like they've taken like guys like that have taken that imagery, which was cool, and turned it into like lame as shit, fucking like just like sucking off Trump. Like that shit was cool until he took Trump's cock in his mouth and just filleted him. Like then that's like if you see a guy and he's wearing like a fucking.
What you mean? Like it was cool when Antifa was burning cities and stuff.
Yeah, that's
But
dope.
as soon as it became about Trump, it's no good.
Well, no. What I mean is that, and conversely, on the other side, you have guys dressed in like paramilitary gear, but then they burn a black business down to the ground. And like, okay,
Black Lives Matter.
Yeah, while screaming
but not this one.
Yeah. While screaming Black Lives Matter. And it was like, oh, that shit was cool. That black fucking paramilitary gear was kind of cool looking, and then you did something fucking retarded in it. And it's like if you caught like somebody who was dressed as James Bond, and then like you find a video of them sucking somebody off. It's like, now that 3-piece suit is associated with sucking someone off. The fucking James Bond, like, classic tuxedo is now worn by guys who suck people off.
They all dress like, start dressing like that.
It's like, now it's not, now I never get to wear that, because if I wear that, I'm going to be thinking I'm a guy who sucks people off.
Yeah. Well, the gay guys would switch from culottes and start wearing tuxedos.
It's pisses me off so much. Let's do another call, and then maybe we do some hypotheticals. I got some dumb questions to ask.
Me?
Yeah. That we could riff on.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice messaging system. 403.
Hello?
Hi, is this Liam?
Yep.
Hi, this is John from John Breaks Bad News. I have some bad news from Johnny for you.
Yeah, I like bad news.
So your mom is real hot, Johnny says.
Yeah, I know.
And there's been some like back and forth sexual tension between him and your mom. And he just wanted me to tell you.
Heard about this.
Yeah, he wanted me to tell you that he fucked your mom.
You know what? I would honestly believe it, yeah.
I mean, like, that's what he's saying that happened. He
Are there any
banged your
pictures
mom.
of his mom online?
Yeah, can you send some pics?
Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, can you send some pics of your mom?
Yeah, I can if you want.
Yeah. What's your email address? You want them, right?
Mongo511 at Hotmail.
Mongo501 at hotmail.com. All right, do you mind leaving
You.
you mind leaving a review on my page? It's John Breaks Bad News at GB on Facebook.
Yeah, absolutely, no problem.
All right, I love you, bud.
I love you more.
Smooches.
He's a true fan.
Oh.
All right, bye-bye.
What are hypotheticals?
Like, what if you could have any superpower, what would you choose? It doesn't, like, you can make one up. You don't have to choose, like, one of the ones that are already floating around.
Well, flying would be out. If you only have one superpower, flying would suck.
Just get up there and the U.S. government is like, excuse me.
Yeah, something.
Not allowed to use it.
First of all, how fast are you going to fly?
Yeah, because
you ever stick your face out of a car window while it's going down the street?
Yeah, it hurts.
Your lips are. So if you're not super strong, if you don't have any super strength, you just get. You might be able to, like, slowly glide up to a rooftop or something like that, but that's fucking lame.
And like if you don't have the super strength, like who are you catching? You can't catch anybody because it's
No.
like you just.
Yeah, your arms will break.
Yeah.
You break both of your wrists trying to catch somebody fall. It's like that's not going to be good.
Yeah.
I mean, like if you don't have super strength, it's not like you're going to be like Superman. He had Lois Lane out there.
Yeah.
You're not. You pull your arm out of your sockets and stuff.
And especially like if you look like me, it's not even hot to be able to fly. It's like it just folds flapping.
And what's the energy expenditure?
Yeah.
It's like
The novelty of it would
like
wear off.
flying is like running.
Yeah.
It's like I can't fly around the block. It's I'm so tired I can't fly around the block. It's not just like will.
I want. Well, yeah. What would you want?
Yes. Well, even like super strength.
How many applicable? Like, how would that change your life in a meaningful
if you just
way?
have really, really strong, right? But unless does that make everything strong about you? Or is it just like you're really, really strong? So you'll when you go to lift a car, you fucking snap your wrists.
Okay.
Does that make your bones strong?
I mean, I would assume that.
Your joints are only so you can only hold so much.
Yeah.
So you try and lift the car, and your arms can pull out of the sockets.
Well, yeah. I mean, like I would assume that it would like if you. I mean, like this isn't like a genie wish catch thing. Like it's like what superpower like would you have that could meaningfully change like that you think would benefit you most?
To put thoughts in people's heads.
To put thoughts in people's heads?
Right. That would be a cool power.
Like coercion?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It wouldn't be morally right. 'Cause, I want this girl to think about sucking my dick. That would be, I mean, or you go to you're going to give me a couple hundred instead of, my right change of $1.50.
Yeah.
It's going to be throw a couple of 20s in there, miscount.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
Yeah.
I was thinking about it a couple of days ago. I like that, like object sensitive.
But reading people's mind, that would be another good.
Well, similar to that would be like that object sensitive clairvoyancy, where you just like touch something,
and you know what happened,
in
the room. Something.
Or no, you just know what like attached to that particular object.
Like if you touched like Abraham Lincoln's hat, you'd be able to see the bullets flowing through his head.
Yeah, exactly. And I would just like sit in my fucking apartment with a garbage bag from 7-Eleven, just like holding different things, and I would never need to pay for Netflix anymore.
Or I was thinking about something. That was good. Reading people's minds would be a cool power too. Because you go to Vegas and
yeah,
and you can see what the dealer has and what you fold.
I also like the idea of like time travel, even though like.
But there's so many rules with that.
I guess you would have to pick.
Is the MCU right about time travel? Every time you do, you just create another variant.
Well, no, I would go with Back to the Future rules.
So what are you gonna do? What then? That is rules incredibly dangerous.
Why?
Because you go back, and one little thing
can butterfly into.
Yeah.
But like I'd go back and I'd fuck Hitler.
But what if somebody who took his place was worse?
Well, then I'd go back and I'd fuck them.
And then
I just keep going back in time and fucking people until I get the right.
So what? You think like what? So you wouldn't go that Franz Ferdinand? You wouldn't stop that assassination?
No, I don't care about that one.
World War I doesn't matter.
No,
that was a cool war.
Only the ones that affected Jews.
What you want to save them all?
I'll be Zionist, man.
But what now? There's 6 million people more on the planet.
Maybe one of them solves cancer, and then there's even more people.
And then, like, we'll be like in that Star Trek episode where everybody's just like standing in the street,
Shuffling.
They open up the windows and there's just people standing.
Yeah. Help me! I need water. No, I would probably just go back and do like I would do real selfish shit.
I would want to witness things, but even just you're in a space you don't know how effective just somebody seeing you and walking a different way, or you bump into somebody, you throw off their whole trajectory or whatever they were supposed to be doing.
What
you hold somebody up 5 minutes, they miss a bus. That bus, that was supposed to be their girlfriend. That person, they were supposed to get married, and they're you don't know.
Yeah, I guess like also like what I would really do is probably like go through all like the lottery numbers of like the big jackpots in time, and then I would go back in time and I would give myself those lottery numbers.
Oh, that would be. But then you're taking that money away from somebody else.
And then I would kill the people that were going to win.
So they don't.
So they don't win. And then I would just win all the lotteries.
Okay. Well, they would catch on and say, this is not fucking working. This guy's won 17 of them in a row.
Yeah.
Something's going on here.
Yeah, but I'd at least get like 2 or 3 of them before they caught on, right?
Well, there's been people who've won multiple.
Yeah. So, but it would get to a point where they'd have to change the balls that or something. They'd have to change something, and it would set off. But I'd at least accumulate a few $100 million, maybe $1 billion, if I pick the right ones. And then I would also
you have to do it each individual time.
I would also tell myself to invest in Dogecoin.
You could only
and
go
Bitcoin.
back. You could only go back and take one number. You'd have to come back. You have to go ahead and win that, and then have the money, and then go do it again.
Or then I'd give myself another tip, like buy Dogecoin or buy Bitcoin, and then sell it off on these dates.
What was the GameStop? Buy GameStop.
Exactly.
And sell it at the right moment.
Brennan, doing all right? How are you doing? Yeah, and then I'd find the moments where it was correct to sell.
It was like Superman. He had like every power on the sun, really. If you go through the whole course of he could read people's minds. He could his kiss would make people forget him. It was like it was like stupid. They just like threw a new power in there whenever they needed to solve a story.
I think the dumbest one was in Superman 3, where he flies around the world real fast and he reverses time.
Yeah, because it works like that.
So that's my favorite one.
They should do it. Somebody should like a scientist should go. What would happen if you really grabbed the Earth, stopped it from moving, and
everybody would die?
Spun it in the other direction.
Everybody would die.
Superman killed everybody.
You ever see the clip of the black science guy?
Degrassi?
Yeah, and somebody asked him, what would happen? What would happen? Neil deGrasse Tyson, what would happen if the world just suddenly stopped spinning? And then he has to be like, well, first you're retarded, and you're not even going to be able to comprehend what I'm saying to you right now. But it would.
That's the stupid. I saw
you have a genius in front of you, and the first thing you ask him is, what would happen if the world started spinning?
Did you see him on TikTok? He answers questions like that.
Yeah,
like one was, if in space, could I swim in water?
All right.
And he's like, yeah, you could. It was like explains it. So, and it's just like I thought this guy was cool at one point because I saw like his. He just did a couple of like documentaries about space and stuff. And he did like some discovery shows and stuff like that. And I was like, oh, this guy's pretty cool. And then he started to become one of these personalities that they. It was like nobody fucking asked you talking about certain things,
Well, The funniest thing that ever happened with him was the sexual assault allegations.
I never heard that.
You never heard that?
Right,
Where
no.
This girl that he was working on some project with had like the solar system tattooed on her, but like the way that it was tattooed, some of it was covered by her blouse or something like that, and he like grabbed her and like looked down her shirt to see Pluto.
Is this on camera?
No, this is just, he didn't deny. He came forward and he said like, I didn't mean anything by that in a sexual way, and if
Well, it's better how you look.
well, he was looking at it because he's like autistic and he loves the solar system, so he wanted to see how accurate Pluto was tattooed on this fat bitch.
Yeah.
And then he had
I buy that.
And then he had
Was she disgusting looking or something?
no, I was just being mean.
She was a hottie.
I just
don't
assume.
believe him.
I just assume if you're in the purview of like working closely with Neil deGrasse Tyson, you're probably some fat bitch.
Because they're the only ones that go with the stem.
Yeah. And so yeah. And then there was like this story of like he asked this girl out on a date, and then like he got like fucking drunk. And then he took his shirt off, and he was like, "Let's do a Native."
Neil deGrasse?
Yeah, I want to.
Well, how do you say his fucking name?
I want to engage in a Native American handshake with you, which is like it's like a shirtless hug. And he was like trying to get her to take her shirt off, and he was like, like it's like
Really?
Yeah, the articles that I read, like it goes like so far to the point where I was like, is this satire? Because this is like what a black nerd would do. Like this is like like he's like rolling his eyes in the back of his head.
This is what a black nerd would do while they were in college.
Yeah,
and they're cut free from their parents.
Yeah,
and they're experiencing alcohol for the first time.
Yeah,
that's what.
Watching.
Not a what was he? The 55-year-old man.
No, apparently these were like all things that came out. And they were all in different times. It wasn't like he was looking down that one girl's shirt, and then like the next day.
No, it's always have a documentary on his life.
But
that would be funny.
But it only focuses on
his sexual perversion,
his sexual assault allegations.
Yeah.
I would have paid money to be a fly on the wall when he's trying to engage that girl in a Native American handshake, where he's just taking his shirt off.
Come on, just take it off. Take it off. Take it off. He just kept on saying, take it off. Come on. Please. Just follow around. She's like, get the fuck away from me. Please, come on. You know who I am? I'm going to be really rich and famous someday.
Apparently, he was a bass player. Like like an electric bass player, which is like
okay,
but like he was like in these bands, and he was jacked and this fucking bass player.
He was built.
Yeah.
Oh, so he went down the what's that guy from American Idol?
Randy Jackson.
Yeah, he went down the Randy Jackson road.
Yeah.
He got fat. Gave up music. Got fat.
Neil deGrasse Tyson rules. I've switched my opinion on him. I used to think he sucked.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system. 4, 4, 3, 2.
Well, I liked him because it was like, because I couldn't stand listening to Carl Sagan. You ever hear that guy talk? Oh my God. And then he came out. I was like, oh, he's explaining the same shit. He's trying to break it down for the average lay person.
But then he's doing things with Bill Nye the Science Guy.
Oh,
he's just fucking
him.
Lame.
Fuck him. He's not even a fucking scientist, that guy.
I did a segment when I was doing that show, The Rudest, with Ron and that my friend Rick.
Yeah.
Where we were talking, because like the second season of Bill Nye Explains the World, or whatever that show is, came out on Netflix. And if you watch the first season, it's pandering and bullshit. But then the last episode is like him like basically giving, like, explaining why population control should be a good thing. and like almost justifying like let's murder
No.
a significant
No,
portion
no,
of the
no.
population.
See, like if they would, I'm not saying this is. It's all morally wrong.
Well, have
right?
you ever looked into any of the history of like overpopulation theory? Every single time they're fucking wrong.
What do you mean by that?
They'll say if we hit this mark, if we hit this, not like it's gone on for centuries.
Well, they've done the same thing with oil.
Yeah.
They say, by the year 1920, we're going to run out of oil. 1950, we're going to run out of oil. 1960, we're going to run out of oil. And then now it's like today, and they're still pulling this shit out of the ground.
Yeah, I mean, like,
It was like if the Earth was a soda can, it'd be empty. I mean, how much oil can they pull out of the fucking ground? What's the mass of volume that they've pulled out of the ground?
maybe it's not as non-replenishable as we thought. Maybe it gets,
And they keep finding new ways to get it.
yeah.
Fracking.
But
And like, I'm glad that they stopped fracking in New York. Because hold on to that shit. That's just going to, the longer you wait, the more valuable it's going to become.
well, once it's too valuable, that's when we have a big problem. Because
But we got it. New York got it.
yeah, but New York is
Start sucking that shit out of the ground.
you are not going to be able to afford it just because it's in New York.
What's that guy? Flores?
Marcelo Flores, what's up, bud? Yep, and it is your favorite idiot on the internet. Pigs were bred to stop cannibalism. I've never heard of that before. Can you?
That's
That's interesting. I'll be looking that up after the stream today.
because they used to call people long pork. You know, the cannibals.
Long pork?
Yeah. They said human tastes like pork.
All right, I need you to talk to the chat, or talk while I read this because this is a long email and my brain is mush. Or you know what? I'll just read it out loud. I got great bad news for you to break to our best friend Mark. We have been waiting until his wedding to tell him, but doesn't look like he's going to ever get married. 12 years ago, we snuck into a power plant to go cliff jumping. We ended up having security come, and they began beeping the horn from across the quarry at us as Mark lost his keys running around frantically looking for them in the rocks and dirt. We had a bag of weed we needed to hide as we thought the cops would be there when we walked out, so I hid it between my butt cheeks. As Mark was looking for his keys, when he found them, I took the bag and asked him what we should do with it, and before we could say anything, he said, "Give me," and snatched it and threw it in his mouth to hide.
He swallowed it all?
Or he just he cheeked it. He cheeked this butt cheek bag. The guy had it in his butt.
I got it.
And he took it and he put it in his mouth. So, so I guess hopefully this guy fucking picks up. So, because otherwise I just built this up for no fucking reason.
What is that?
Somebody's booing us.
Why?
I guess because the show isn't good today. Which it's not, but it's mostly because nothing's fucking happened all week. I've just been...
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. 9733.
that's gay. All right. So, yeah, I think that's about a show, right?
Huh?
Do you got anything else?
I was just looking through the news. Where was this? Bobcat?
Oh, are you talking about Bobcat?
Yeah, this is supposed to be local. Oh, it's Putnam Valley.
There was a bobcat?
Yeah.
Man, I hope Dog. I hope that's they film the Dog the Bounty Hunter's hunt for Brian Laundrie and turn it into a Netflix documentary, and it's just him. Just where's that? Where's that?
I guarantee you,
Brian Laundrie.
He has a team of people videotaping everything he's fucking doing.
Yeah,
This will be a great TV show. I'm back, motherfucker.
yeah. I'm back, boop. It's just dropping N-bombs. That's really that's the content that I want. I want all this because when do you think the tide's going to turn and we're going to get something as great as Mad TV again?
Mad TV?
Yeah, I've been watching.
That's never happening.
I because they have Mad TV on
Nope.
on HBO Max now, or they've had it, and I just didn't know that I was paying for the subscription service and using it wrong the whole time. But they have Mad TV on HBO Max,
Okay.
and I've been watching.
That was Fox. They bought Fox, so they have all that stuff.
Yeah, but there's missing episodes, I guess, because
No, Disney bought Fox.
yeah,
You have Disney?
no, but it's not on Disney, so I don't give a shit. I canceled my subscription to Disney Plus.
What's BBL surgery?
I don't fucking know. But have you watched Mad TV? Like, have you? Do
I've
you have
seen it in the past.
No, do you have HBO Max?
Yeah. I got it after you, and I loved it.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
The best thing on it is Mad TV.
Mad TV.
Yeah,
I mean, it was funny back in the day, but
there's nothing as funny as that. It's better than SNL. Even the best.
wasn't that
seasons
Asian
of
guy
SNL.
on there?
Yeah,
Yeah. He's getting pretty popular now. After
yeah. All right. This thing kind of tapered out today. Sorry, everybody, for a lackluster show.
But you know, it depends on the viewers. We gotta get more caller numbers and
I
stuff.
have a bunch of numbers. It's just they don't pick up.
Wow.
And really,
What do you think? Tuesday will be better?
I think I will do what the plan is for Tuesdays, especially if these people like come through and are going to be co-hosting with us.
Quarter. Is it a surprise?
No, it's not a surprise. It's just my friend Emily and my friend Dan.
Oh, they're going to be here with us?
Yeah,
Oh.
and if they do that on I was debating on whether or not we would continue to do this show on Wednesdays, and then every other week do a Tuesday show, and then Mondays do the early show, and then I'd have more shows per
Content,
week.
yeah. Lindsay Lohan's mom pleads guilty to drunk driving and is going to jail. Whatever happened to her? Is she still alive, Lindsay Lohan?
Yeah. I think she went to rehab. She's probably doing better now, which is why you never hear about her. When she's doing crazy shit is when you hear about her. Do one more call before we go. Hopefully it goes. Yeah, because the thing is Ron doesn't want to do the show at all anymore.
Fuck him.
I get it. People,
I mean,
Please leave your message.
Matt don't
for
wanna do it?
4-1.
Matt's a flake.
he's better. Better than Ron.
Matt's a flake though. He was
He'll come and go.
yeah.
So, I mean, we don't need anybody steady.
I would like a third mic that's like relatively steady. Somebody that will bring anything other than fucking the weekly Joe Biden hour to the show that that everybody's already seen and nobody wants to fucking listen to. What is this now? Disney XD.
It's so stupid.
Sparks debate reacting furiously to woman touching him in resurfaced clip.
Yeah.
What? Oh, he didn't like that she touched him?
Yeah. Shoot.
Yeah. No. Good. We need more. We need more of that. So everybody's the villain, then not just fucking.
Oh, this is horrible.
What?
Mia Baliki, the girl from The Big Bang Theory, the nerd one that was married.
I never watched a single episode of
really?
that show.
Her and Neil Patrick Harris are not friends anymore.
Who gives a fuck?
So I mean, somebody wrote an article about it. So it's got to be some people who care. It's like I didn't read it. I just I'm just going through.
I'm not saying that to you. I'm not saying who gives a fuck to you. I'm saying like, who gives a fuck? Like, why are we doing this? Why are we writing articles about this? All right.
Mom blames daughter's pickin' cotton homecoming sign on black students as racist photo goes viral.
Well, let me see this.
Yeah.
Hold on. There was another news story that I wanted to. And then we'll get out of here. Yeah, you have that article pulled up?
Yeah.
All right. Give me one sec. No, you read it. I'm going to take a piss real quick.
Oh. A Missouri high school homecoming sign bearing racial anti-black language and shown off by two white teens is being blamed in part on an African-American boy by the mother of the student who appears in the viral photo. Kansas City is the center of racist internet infamy because of the sign that served as both an invitation to homecoming festivities and an indication of attitudes about race in the school. Let me see the sign. Oh, where'd it go? If I was black, I would be picking cotton, but I'm white, so I'm picking you for Hoko? Holy shit. That is fucking bad.
How old is that article?
There's usually a date on these things. Recent news. Here, look at the sign. Look at the sign.
If I was black. But this stuff like this comes up every year.
It's so stupid. Why would you do that?
Because they think it's fucking funny and they don't know any better. Did you see this? Fucking a woman on TikTok wasn't afraid to show her death in the process. She helped others live. So basically, it was this woman. You know, like you scroll on TikTok and you watch 14-year-old girls twerk, and then you watch a guy who doesn't understand the technology question the Holocaust, and then you see an autistic man farting or a Down syndrome guy farting, and then you scroll and it's this woman who's dying of cancer.
Okay.
This is like TikTok has become like. There's not that doesn't fuck with that isn't fucking with anyone's brain.
Oh, it probably is. First of all, your attention span is about like probably what is it like each TikTok has got to be what you said 3 minutes.
The longest it can be is 3 minutes, and nobody watches those. If you have a 3 minute long TikTok, people scroll right fucking by.
Oh! R. Kelly. He got convicted.
Yeah, good, but that's not. You don't see any issue with that.
TikTok? You really upset about TikTok?
No, I just was hoping that we could get a few minutes out of one thing.
No, it's like TikTok. We got to keep moving.
Yeah.
Change the topic all the time, man. I got cancer. No, you don't.
That's just the fucking idea of like I was, like I'm not pissed about it or anything. It's just like. I got in trouble. I got not like with TikTok, but like I said I was scrolling through TikTok. I had seen like a guy. He was just covered in chocolate pudding, and then there was another guy who was just like it was like a goth kid, but he was singing Taylor Swift songs. And I scroll, and it's this priest, and he's like, the video starts off. He goes, "Things husbands have said to their wives. You're a fat bitch." And he's just like reading quotes like from Reddit.
Things wives have said to their husband. I'll cut your penis off.
and I stopped. It was so jarring to go from just like fat guy who was painted as the globe to abuse, domestic abuse.
Yeah, they're probably gonna find out something. It's some type of fucking.
So like when I commented on it, I was like, "What is this?"
Some type of mental epilepsy that's gonna be. I never saw that one though.
What?
Fat guy painted as a globe.
There's this fat guy who just gets painted as different shit.
No, I don't like that guy. That you like.
Which guy?
The guy with the long blonde hair, and he's all trying.
Oh, he tries.
Sometimes he takes he does it with his teeth out. Sometimes he does it with his teeth in.
Oh, that guy's great.
What's his name?
Waffle.
Oh yeah, right, Waffle.
Waffler 69.
I don't know. He just creeps me out.
I just like we're gonna find out that this is gonna cause some sort of like
feud
retardation.
Oh, the TikTok.
Yeah. Apparently, the the fucking anti-vax people are inhaling hydrogen peroxide fumes now to cure COVID.
Is there any success?
No.
Hey, you got to try it, right? Try everything. Any good news?
No, it's just the world's ending, Tony. And so is this stream.
Hack the movies?
Hack the movies.
Yeah,
Tony from Hack the Movies. It's the end of the world, and we're just pissing all over it.
End of the world as you know it.
And this is the end of the stream.
I just want to...
I know you are very famous, Tony. Congratulations on all your fame and success.
How much does he make off of doing that?
I don't know. Ask people what
Just
they
curious.
fucking make.
I mean, maybe you could guesstimate. Does he still have a regular job?
He works for another YouTube channel.
It's like the nesting Russian dolls.
Every day is the first day of the rest of your life. All right. I'm done. I'm out of here. Have a good night, everybody. Love you, Tony. Starting next week is the new schedule of shows. I'm going to argue with you a little bit. Maybe we keep the Wednesday shows.
I don't care.
I know you don't care, but I
will argue with me. How can you argue with somebody that doesn't give a shit? You want to do Tuesday? Tuesdays would be better for me.
Riley, have a good one. John better than Tony. No, that's not true. This fucking show sucks compared to Tony's. All right. Have a good one, everybody. next stream will be Monday, sometime in the early afternoon, late morning.
Are you gonna have like a You're gonna make it like a morning show type thing?
No, it's just going to be this show,
Put
but with
green
Alyssa
screen with
and
a park setting behind you.
I'll probably be able to shout more because
It's during the day, and
I'll be fresh. We do the show so late, and it's like I don't eat ever, so I'm just exhausted. Blood sugar crashing, just cranky. But yeah, I want to figure out what we're gonna maybe we go back and forth every week.
We'll try it. Whatever. You don't want to try it?
I don't care. I honestly, not doing it on Wednesday would probably be better for work for me.
Not doing it on Wednesday. Wednesday's better?
Wednesday is better than Tuesdays. Tuesdays are garbage.
At work.
Yeah.
So doing it Tuesday night would be better.
Yeah, so maybe we just stick to doing it Tuesdays.
Okay.
So it'll be Monday in the morning, Tuesday in the evening.
I can't make the morning one.
No, I know you can't.
I have a job. I don't get paid from this. You keep all the money.
Yeah, the no money. It usually just goes to any.
You got a wheelbarrow full of it every day.
Yeah.
They just pour it down the stairs.
any money that has gone that has been made by this.
In your basement, they have you have like a swimming pool like Scrooge McDuck. And you just swim in all the money.
Any money that has been made to this has gone to pretty much buy booze for this. So,
not for me.
Yeah,
I had to buy my own
today. But usually we go back and forth.
Usually I bring a 6-pack. It's
yeah.
my
or I'm pouring whiskey for you.
You did that one time.
There was multiple times.
Twice, maybe.
Yeah,
maybe that's
multiple times.
Yeah. Or you rock out that it's a hugely expensive Pabst Blue Ribbon.
Yeah,
that's the good stuff.
But that's what I mean. Like that's how little this is made.